You know one thing that pisses me off about people in the wrestling business? Or when they sit there and talk about how the world titles are nothing more than props, that they're fake, that they're just, storyline devices, whatever the case might be. We all know this to be true. But that doesn't necessarily matter. The point of the matter is that these world titles do mean something. That they can bring added value. They can create stars. They can validate stars. They can give us as fans watching the product a reason to be even more emotionally invested in the product. So it actually warms the cockles of my heart just a little bit to see that recently in the WWE, both the WWE Championship and World Heavyweight Championship are getting pretty close to equal billing. And not only that, they're around the waist of people such as Randall Keith Orton and John Felix Anthony Cena. As a result, even if you don't like the individuals, that's not the point. And I don't care if you think the belts are props. That's not the point. Of course they're fucking props. Because guess what? Ding dong, it's fucking fake. It's scripted entertainment. But for crying out loud, these belts for so many years have been what the entire product, whether that be WWF, WWE, NWA, whatever the case might be. Everything is ultimately built around the world title. So when I hear people talk about the fact that these belts don't mean anything and that they're just props and only marks worry about it, well, you stupid fucks. We might sit there and say that about marks, but then what does that make the people in the business that structured their entire companies around these damn world titles? It makes me mark out to think about the fact that both Randy Orton and John Cena are world champions in the WWE, meaning that they are elevating the profiles of those belts. You have those belts around top guys in the company, and they're being featured in top spots. In particular, the World Heavyweight Championship. You look at that World Heavyweight Championship right now, the instant that John Cena won that belt, the profile of that belt was elevated several times over. Furthermore, you know damn good and well, guaranteed, that come WrestleMania 30, if Cena somehow still has the World Heavyweight Championship, you know that that belt is not opening the damn show. You know that that belt is going to be featured in a very prominent way. In fact, it may even end up main eventing the damn show. You never know. So it warms my heart to see the fact that WWE is really taking the world title seriously, and these world titles are meaning more. And I like the fact that in general, even with the little transition between Daniel Bryan, Randy Orton, Daniel Bryan, Randy Orton, I like the fact that WWE over the past year or two got away a lot from a lot of the musical chairs, especially with the WWE Championship what we had in 2011. You have had some nice, lengthy reigns. You're probably going to get a nice, lengthy reign out of Randy Orton as WWE Champion and a nice, lengthy reign out of John Cena as World Heavyweight Champion. That's something that we're all supposed to be so in favor of and love so much. We might be on guys you might not like, but that's not the point. I've always said one of the ways to make the belts mean more, because you do need them to mean more no matter what some of the idiots in the wrestling business say, you got to have people of a certain quality hold those belts for a certain period of time. And you're getting that right now, so that's a good thing. And even in TNA right now, you've got a storyline going on where AJ won the belt at Bound for Glory, your TNA original, your franchise piece, and he's left the company. He's defending the belt at AAA. He's defending the belt in Japan. And all the while, TNA is giving you a World Heavyweight Championship tournament where every show, a match pertaining to that tournament for the world title, not some fucking promo segment, not some other dipshit stuff, a match in that tournament pertaining to the World Heavyweight Championship is main eventing the show. It's main eventing. And they're giving you special stipulations to those matches, and they're spending the entire show building up to Jeff Hardy versus Chris Sabin, Austin Aries versus Kurt Angle. That's fucking outstanding. It's great to see that these companies right now are actually valuing their world titles. It's great to see from a fan standpoint that these companies actually give a shit again about their world titles and are making the world titles the most important thing in their product. Is that a reason for me to mark out? You're damn right it's a reason for me to mark out, and I hope it's a reason for the rest of you to mark out too. For all the times we come on here and we start bitching about the fact that, oh, these belts mean nothing, and they treat them like props, and they pass them around like freaking Kelly backstage and all this other shit. They're not doing that now. They're doing real deal things that make these belts feel important and seem important because they are important. I think it's phenomenal. Even if it's not always done perfectly. Even if it's not always with the guys you like. At least the fundamental principle you've got to like. And I know I do. And that's why I chose to mark out for it this Monday morning. And I think, frankly, that you should too.